Hey, what's up, world? Hey, man. Once again, it's your man, Doc Garcia, man. Oh, boy. Y'all know the check and flow of how it go, man. I'm making this video about what's going on recently in my life. And the title of this video is about manipulative women. How women manipulate men, or how women try to manipulate men. I'm going to put it like this. Women are the best manipulators in the world. Ever since the beginning of time, hell, you look at the Adam and Eve story. Woman has manipulated man to help aid in the downfall of all mankind. Women use, like I said, women use their pussy. Women use their feminine wiles. They use their charm. They use their smile. They use their curves, their hips, their tits, their ass. They use these things to get promotions. They use these things to get whatever they want from a man. And it's quite sad, actually. Because you look at how women try to use their feminine wiles to manipulate men, and at the same time, that's the same fucking reason why they'll never be as powerful as a man. Because a man never has to do that shit. Most men don't have the option to do that shit. I'm gonna just put it like that. I'm gonna put it like this, man. I'm gonna share a couple of current events that's been going on with me that has to do with manipulative women. Okay. I had this one chick. This chick that I worked with, man. Chick named Latoya. I had this chick. I'm cool with her and shit, but she really likes me. Like, she really, really fucking likes me. Like, she really wants to hook up and shit. Like, she really want to be with me and all that shit, right? But I'm not trying to get into a relationship with her. You know why? Because she's a single mother. Y'all know how I feel about single mothers. I'm not even trying to fuck with single mothers. I will be friends with a single mother, but I'm not trying to fuck with a single mom. Because I know there's no future for me with a single mom. Y'all already know my fucking profile. I'm trying to have my own little dynasty. I ain't trying to have my own dynasty plus some kids on the side. Anyway, she knows for a fact that I don't want a woman with kids. So she keeps rubbing in my face, well, I don't know, you're going to be missing out on all of this, and blah, blah, blah. And she be, just flaunting her titties and shit all in my face, and, trying to trick me into getting into a relationship with her for the most part. Every other day was an uphill battle of me fighting off her flirtation. And it's sad, actually. Because only the main people that's this fucking thirsty are single mothers. And then finally, I fucked her one night. Just one night, I fucked her one good time. It happens. You can't be platonic friends but for so long with a chick, right? So I just hit that ass one time. And somewhere in her head, she thinks that we're in a relationship now. I'm like, who said we in a fucking relationship? I'm not in a relationship with you. Like, you gave me some ass, and I received the shit. Like, it is what it is. How the fuck do you think we're in a relationship after I hit the pussy once? She tried to use her pussy to fucking manipulate me into getting into a relationship with her. She's like, well, I thought if I gave you some that you would want to get with me and blah, blah. She literally told me that's why she if she literally told me that if she thought that if she fucked me that that would be what I wanted, and that would entice me into getting in a relationship. And then she said, well, I feel like you treat me like a piece of meat, and I'm just good for sex. So when she said that, I related to her with logic. And we all know that women hate logic because they're all about emotion. So she was like, well, I only feel like a piece of meat and that you only use me for sex. I'm like, number one, we had sex once. Number two, you threw the pussy at me. I didn't come and throw the dick at you. I wasn't trying to come to you. You came to me with the pussy. Okay? So there's that. And then on top of that, I was like, okay. She thought that when she said that she would really entice me into getting a relationship. She thought that I was gonna be like, oh no, baby, you're not just a piece of meat to me. Oh, I want to get into a relationship with you. So, I don't want to just make you feel like you're a piece of meat. She thought I was gonna do that. But instead, I was like, fuck it. I'll just stop having sex with you. If you feel like a piece of meat because I'm having sex with you, we can stop having sex right now. And I don't ever have to have sex with you again. And I'll be perfectly fine with it. Because I don't want you feeling like a piece of meat. And she was shocked as hell at that reaction. Because she thought that she was going to trick me and manipulate me into being Captain Save-A-Ho. But I was smart enough to recognize game, and I fucking did a total 180 on that bitch. And I did something that she totally didn't expect. And she was mad as fuck because things didn't go her way. And she fucking left, and she was crying and shit. And I'm like, and she left out the house. And I'm like, what the fuck ever. It is what it is. Cry me a fucking river. I don't care. You're a single mom. You know how I feel about single moms. Kick rocks. I don't want no problems with you. I don't want to fucking raise your autistic child. I want to fucking just have a decent relationship with a woman that's not damaged goods. So you got her. She tried to manipulate me into getting a relationship. Then you had this bitch from high school. Bitch dumped me in the 10th grade. She met me when I got out of the military in 2008. And this girl, she went out with me. I told her how I felt about single moms. And then she just left me and stopped talking to me altogether. I'm like, okay, cool. So she calls me back again in 2010. And she was like, I really want to talk to you about something. Then she talked to me about her boyfriend that she hooked up with after I left her that ended up whooping her ass, and how she never met a guy as good as me and all that bullshit, and how we should be together. And I told her, you know what, I can't be with you because you're a single mom too. And she was like, well, let me try to change your mind. And she fucked the shit out of me. Like, she fucked me like a goddamn Olympic athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was riding my dick like she was in the Kentucky Derby, bro. Like, she put it on my ass. She was sucking my dick like she was trying to get medicine out that motherfucker, man. Dead ass serious. I ain't never had no shit put down on me like that. And she hooked it up, man. I ain't gonna lie. But she thought that was gonna be the determining factor of me getting in a relationship with her. And I told her at the end, I'm like, yo, that was some good ass pussy. Thank you very much. But I'm still not going to get in a relationship with you. And I've never heard from her since. Bitch deleted me on Facebook, deleted my number and the whole nine. Which is perfectly fine with me because I don't want no leftover pussy. Then you have small examples of women who try to manipulate men. Like, for example, back in 2006 when I was working in Spain, since I'm big and strong or whatever, had girls in the hospital. They would be fluttering their eyes, and you know, coming at me like, they would be trying to, get me to do physical labor for them. I had at least about 6 chicks off the top of my head that wanted me to do physical labor for them, and they tried to entice me by like slightly rubbing on my arm and like giving me all these tight ass hugs and kissing me on the neck and shit. Talking about, oh, it'd be nice if you moved my TV somewhere. Oh, it'd be nice if you helped me move this weekend. Women like to use men like that, man, and it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Y'all be trying to manipulate motherfuckers, man, and y'all are a fucking joke. Because any man with a brain like me will catch what the fuck you're doing. They'd be like, oh, well, it'd be nice if you could help me move this weekend. I'll be like, look, I'm not gonna help you move. I'm not gonna help with none of that shit. I got something to do. You know? I'm put it like this, and I got a message to you fucking ladies out here. If you want men to respect you, try not to manipulate them with your physical looks. Try not to manipulate them with your tits, your ass, your hips, your curves. And I put like I said, you know what? Like, y'all young chicks, enjoy that shit. Enjoy that shit. Because those are the prime years for y'all to, manipulate motherfuckers and do all of this crazy shit and get what you want. Because, like I said, I said this in a couple videos. Once your ass hit past 35 years old, that feminine wild shit is going to look stupid as fuck. When you trying to doggone flirt with motherfuckers with saggy titties, wrinkled up skin, and an old woman disposition. So I'm like, women, y'all enjoy that feminine wilds bullshit while y'all can, because it ain't going to last forever. Man, I can't count how many times I had women try to manipulate me in my life. I've even had women in the family try to manipulate me. Of course, they wasn't trying to manipulate me with ass and titties and shit. They tried to manipulate me with guilt. Like, women like to manipulate men with guilt. Like, for example, like my mom's, she tries to manipulate me with guilt sometimes. She'll be talking about, oh, well, bills are so high right now. It sure would be nice if somebody could help me pay these bills. And it sure would be nice. It sure would be nice if somebody could help me pay these bills. Like, they try to manipulate you like that. My own family try to do shit like this sometimes. And I'm like, look, I got my own fucking bills to pay. When the last time you helped me pay a fucking bill? You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, women manipulate men to get what they want. And a motherfucker like me, I'm not gonna give into it. Fuck y'all hoes, man. Everybody, man. All y'all bitches. And it's one last story I'm gonna share that just happened a few seconds ago, actually. This bitch I was dating, hell, I didn't even want to fucking date her, really. I just wanted to get the pussy for real. I went on 7 dates with this bitch. This bitch is a fucking alcoholic. Every time I see this bitch, she got a drink. Every time I see this bitch, she got a blunt. But she fine as fuck. I'm talking about, like, model fine, okay? And all I wanted to do, like, was just hit the pussy. So I'm on the 7th date. It usually takes 3 dates to get some sex. I'm on date number 7. And she still ain't give me no ass. And I was like, look, let me come over. And then she was like, well, I don't feel comfortable inviting people over to my house. Even though I invited this bitch over to my house 3 times. So she's trying to manipulate me and shit. She won't give me no ass. She won't invite me to her house. It's only so much a man can take. I'm not going to take but so much. And if you treat me like shit X amount of times, then I'ma fucking cut you off, period. I don't give a fuck how you look. So I fucking let her know about herself. I'm like, look, you didn't invite me over to your house. You never paid for a date. It's the 7th date and you still ain't gave me no ass. You know what? Fuck you. I can do better. I'll find the chick who will invite me in. I'll find the chick who will pay for her own dates from time to time. Like, real talk. And on top of that, bitch, you need to take substance abuse classes. All I wanted to do was just get up in your ass for a good minute, but I ain't trying to go through all this bullshit, so fuck you, adios, have a good life. Eat shit and die. You know, like I said, man, y'all dudes, don't let no fucking woman manipulate y'all. Shake her ass and break her ass, man. Because these chicks, man, I'm telling you, man, bitches ain't shit. And these hoes ain't loyal, just like Chris Brown said. Word to mother, man. It is what it is. Let me stop tripping. It's your boy Doc G, signing out. Peace.